we have done. All right. Now let us check if some problems are there. So what I can see, like this area. Okay, this is looking problematic to me. So should come a little bit this side, and you can see it is being overlapped. Okay, that is fine. Now same thing in this area. It is, you can see it is going too much inside, so it will go inside, but a little bit overlapping will be there in that area. That's fine. Now we'll check this part. Sorry. This part. Okay. So we need to manage it so that it's wrapping the entire eyeball correctly. All right. Now what I think this we should push a little bit inside. You can see. Yes, it should be like this. Similarly, this. So the tear gland part, still equalizing more. All right. Now, what else can be done in this area, basically? Okay. This much, I guess you people got it, right? So if I press 3, it's looking like this. No. Looking like the eye, right? So from any direction, you check it. It should look like the eye. Okay. Now, over here, there is kind of hollow.
Still,
Yes?
हमने create polygon tool use किया.
Sorry? Yes,
हमने
Sagar,
create
please tell me.
polygon tool use किया. Create polygon tool use किया.
For what?
For filling the sir hole.
This one? No, no, no. Still it is hollow.
Yes.
I didn't do anything. Still that part is hollow. See, still this part is hollow. I didn't do anything so far. It's like this only. It's hollow inside.
No sir, but one side eyes is open and close.
No, I'm not getting your point. Come once again. What you were trying to say actually?
No sir, I'm trying to say sir, अपने fill कैसे किया hole that part.
Which part? Which part you were talking about?
That sir जो part अपने fill किया ना eye के आगे वाला.
This part, no,
Yes, sir.
this part. No, no, that's what I'm telling. I didn't feel it yet. It's still hollow.
No, sir. One
This
side
this,
it is
this
open
part
and
is
that's the
still hollow. No, it's still hollow.
other side
No,
is open.
it was not open anywhere. It was not open. I started with a torus, if you can remember.
Yes, yes, sir.
It is the same. Okay. Now before doing anything, let us check if it is tracing properly. It is almost tracing properly. Only this you can see should come inside. Why this tracing is important? Otherwise, the character will not become this particular character only. It will not become. It will look like some other person. So that is the reason the tracing is very important. Make sure you are tracing properly. Now this vertex, let us check. You can see it is going back. It is going back. It is going back. Once again, like it will never match. It will never match. It is going back. Okay, this is looking good. Fine. Now, what actually I was trying to say, from inside, this is hollow, right? So what we need to do, so this is the eyeball. So I'll just hide it and select the last loop we have created. So I have selected the last loop. In this, one thing can be done basically. One thing can be done, and that is we can append it and we can just close this area. We just can close this area. Understood? So the problem we are facing, the hollow part is gone. See, now it is looking much more realistic, isn't it? This area. Okay, we have created that gland. Uh, this can be done definitely, or if you want to do it later, that is also fine. Let us check. I'm feeling to create it later on. So I'm selecting the entire loop. Go to the side view. Just check. I have selected the entire loop. I will extrude it. Okay, in the global axis, I'm extruding it. Let us check what's happening. So I have extruded it inside. Can you see? All right. So extruded inside. When everything is done, after that only you do it. Otherwise, later on, manipulating the eye, if the eye is not complete and you are manipulating the eye, it will be very difficult for you to manage. Okay. So first do everything else and then only do it. So this first extrusion is done. Once again extrude. So this is the second extrusion. I'm pushing it, and this time making it a little bit straight. So what's happening basically? Check it. All right. As if the entire eyeball will come inside. And giving the filling like that, and just making it circular. Over here. Okay, made things circular. Now selecting it again, going to the side view. What I feel it could be a little more bigger. All right. Now once again extruding it. Almost circular, right? Almost circular. Go to the side view. If you want to make it more circular, that can be done definitely. All right. Then once again extrude. Once again extrude and delete the last one. Actually, I already deleted it. So can you see? So that it can hold the sphere inside. Logically, it will not hold the sphere. Can you see? It's not. But some cases, what will happen. Now it's looking like this inside. Okay. Some cases, basically, what will happen in some 2D characters? Suppose the character is too surprised. So what will happen? The eyeball will come out. In animation, you have seen that kind of animation, right? So the eyeball is coming out. So until unless you were making the inside part of the eye, how come you were going to show that? So that is the reason we should create the inner part of the eye like this, and then just place the eyeball. I know it's not fitting. Like it will be really nice if the entire shape is fitting the eyeball. So now pressing 3, and now you can see it's going inside. It's going inside. And that's looking fine. That's looking good. Going inside. Okay. And now in this part, let us see what can be done for this. Okay. So I'll just delete this. Selecting this. Selecting this. Or or no, let's do this. Selecting these two, and you know what I'm planning. Bridge it. Right? And I'm sure you understood there will be a problem. Okay, because we deleted that, automatically it is merged. So there is no problem. And it is absolutely fine. Understood this? It's looking absolutely fine. Only one thing I'm thinking to do. This one, I'll just push it
Sir,
inside.
sir, can
Yes.
you repeat how bridge, where you did the bridge?
See the last part of it. So I selected this one, and I selected the bottom one, the top one and the bottom one. Okay, and make sure you are deleting it. So I deleted it so that I don't have to merge it once again. And now I am bridging. I'll apply bridge. So it is by default merged. Okay. And now what I was doing basically, this one, I'm thinking the thickness is too much. I'm just pushing it inside. And then I'll just extrude this area. One gland can be seen in this area, isn't it? So I'm just extruding that. Okay.
So during breathing, you deleted face.
No, yes, no. Before the bridge, the side face was there. I just deleted that. If you are not deleting it, then also it is fine. Then later on you have to do that. You need to adjust that. Otherwise, in between, that face will be there. That we don't want, no. Okay. So this was basically the eye. Now the eyeball, I want both the sides. So selecting this eyeball, and let's check how to copy the eyeball to this side. Values are there in the translation, right? So what I'm going to do, select this, modify, and fizz transformation. Okay. Now values are not there. Now just change the pivot point at the center. Okay. Control D, duplicating it. This is positive X, and in scaling, I'm doing it negative X. This is just set over there. Sorry. Something mistake I have done. It has to be -1. All right. So now let's check. It is also set. Right. Now one observation. Let us check the character. This portion of the character is not that much wide. How much I have made it. Okay. So what I'm going to do. Anyway, this is the nasal bone. So I exaggerated that. So the front plane, because it is a female figure, it has to be a little narrow. That's fine. And this is actually disturbing me. This one. I guess also this one. Let us check. As we saw previously, the nose of this character is like that. Okay, too much exaggerated. I guess I have made it too much narrow. Make sure you are keeping the front plane. This plane is very important. Yes. All right. All right. Now let us check if I'm maintaining the outer line. I guess almost I'm maintaining. Okay, it is giving problem because it is triangle. Okay. Can you see it is giving problem in this area? Anyway, first I feel it should go inside. Now I need to manipulate this area. Okay. So before making the ear, I have to manipulate all these areas. Okay. So there is a triangle. Let us check what can be done. So if I'm making it a quad, so this is becoming a triangle. I don't want to lose these two loops, this one and this one. I don't want to lose this, right? So maybe this will not work for me, this one. So only one way is this. Now once again it is fine balancing. This is fine. Guys, are you getting my point? I'm not losing this, the topology we created, this topology. I'm also not losing this topology I created. Okay, so I brought the triangle over here a little bit downward. Okay, that's fine. Now this one, let's move it a little bit inside. Now these areas, this loop, the last loop should go like this. This should come like this. All right. So this one, this is too much, isn't it? So let us check what can be done. Maybe this one, collapse it. So one triangle, second triangle. All right. Two triangles means that is the good news. Fine, that is a good news. Two triangles together will create what? A quad, right? So now I'll just delete this and we'll delete this. See, everything quads, right? Now let us manage. Okay, this is all right. What I'm feeling right now, I could have given another look for the jaw. It will be better. Yes. So this loop can come a little bit downward. See, I'm taking care of the each and every loops. Okay. Now, what about this? Anyway, previously the distance was looking a little bit too much. So now I think it will be all right. So once again, just manipulating the things. From each and every direction, you need to take your model. One extra edge loop means everywhere you need to manipulate. Okay, it is looking fine to me. Now, still one problem is there, as we discussed previously. This is a 6 valency we talked about, right? Why 6 valency? Because this vertex is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges. So 6 valency. So what should be the valency of this, guys? Tell me. What should be the valency of this? What should be the maximum valency of that vertex? We discussed previously. Yes, it should be 5. That's the rule. That's the rule. Okay. So I have to manipulate it somehow. So what I'm going to do, from here, first of all, let's delete this one. Now it is 5 valency. Now I need to manage it. Okay. So giving one more loop over here. All right. And connecting it with this. Okay, it is 5 valency. And now what I'm going to do, giving another loop in this, like this. Okay. Uh, Logically, there is a mistake. Okay. What is the mistake? This is also 5 valency. This is also 5 valency. It should not be. Actually, in between, another loop should be there, like this. This loop should be there. Okay. Now I am not increasing anymore because it is already too many edge loops. Okay. So I'm not increasing it. Let us check if anything can be done. Okay, so what I did, 5 valency was there. This is 4 valency, again 5 valency. This is acceptable. Okay, I guess you're getting my point. Continuously, 2 5 valency will not be there. Then automatically a surface tension will be created in that area. We don't want that. Okay, now this is a triangle. Once again, given that. Okay, still I am not very much satisfied with this area. Trying to spin it. But anyway, this was better than this, what I did right now. Guys, you can understand how I am analyzing things. Okay, that's very important. Okay, then what can be done basically if I am liking this? So what can be done next? This one I'm just spinning it and connecting with this. Okay, yeah, this is looking better. This is looking much better. What about this one? Okay, these are looking better. And now, at last, this is much better topology. Okay, this is much better topology. One second, we need to manipulate. Sorry. All right. So over here, intentionally I kept like this. So it has to go a little bit up. All right. So everything, almost all the places are perfect now. Okay. All the places are perfect now. Okay. Now coming to this area. Coming to the neck. Okay. For the neck, we have discussed previously that from this area, uh, the end part of the occipital bone, uh, in the first head lecture I told that is called mastoid process. Can you remember that in this area? Just behind the ear. You guys can remember? We discussed about that. That is called, I showed two very small spherical shape, both the sides, at the end of the occipital bone. Okay, so that is called the mastoid process. So what's happening basically, from the mastoid process, can you see this muscle? This muscle. This muscle is coming towards the front, and it is connecting. It is dividing into two parts. Okay, going to the front. So that that muscle is coming like this, and from here dividing into two parts. So one part connecting to the sternum. So this bone is called sternum, connecting to the sternum, and another part connecting to the clavicle bone. So this bone, this collarbone is called clavicle. So the adjoining part of both the clavicles is called sternum. So from the mastoid process, it is coming connecting to the sternum, and from here it is dividing into another part, and like a river, becoming two parts, two ways. So another part is coming to the clavicle bone and connecting it. And that is the reason the name of this muscle is sterno from sternum, sterno clavicoid from clavicle, clavicoid, mastoid. Okay, that is the name of this muscle, sterno clavicoid mastoid. So this is a very important muscle. Okay, that is basically a neck muscle. So during head you can practice it, during body you can practice it. But really very important muscle, and all of your neck movement, it is almost participating in every kind of neck movement. Okay, sternoclavicular mastoid, because this is a very complex kind of muscle. Anyway, so what basically we are going to do.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
can you show the image that Anatomy.
Sternoclavicular mastoid. So from mastoid process, it is coming connected to the sternum, and from here it is dividing into another part and connected to the clavicle. It's like this. So from sternum it is coming connected over here, and this is connected to the clavicle bone. Understood? Coming like this, then connected like this. Okay. So what I am planning to do right now to get that shape. Okay. So for now, from here to there, for now, I'm just keeping it in front because I have to, otherwise I'll not get enough room to do it. Okay. Now this is the loop. It has to come towards the front, definitely, to give that the sense of that muscle. And this one, this will be the muzzle. So all our topology will be, guys, just give me 1 minute, I'll connect the charger. All right. So this is basically the face of that particular muscle. So should come towards the front. Okay. This is basically the anatomy of the neck. Towards the front, it is very narrow, and towards the side, it is very wide. Okay. So now I need to manipulate all this. Okay. So this was the muscle. I was talking about. Anyway, during the human body, you can understand here the neck will end, and from here the trapezius muscle will come out. Like you can see over here. Okay, that part I'm not doing right now. I'm just concentrating only on this topology. Okay, so now my job will be to add 2 3 edge loops, because the neck should be very flexible. It is going to animate, right? It is going to twist. It is going to turn from any of the sides. So we need enough loop in this area, like the head. Why I have used so many edge loops? Because all the expressions will come in the head, right? So similarly, the neck. So I'm adding maybe 3 edge loops, 3 edge loops like this. Okay. Now this one, we need to manipulate things. What I'm planning basically, if I can stop some of the loops over here only, so that it is not going downward, it will be really nice. Okay, so that's my plan. So let us check. At the bottom, I'm adding another loop, so that actually in the human body these many loops will be needed. Anyway, we are going to give these many loops. This is a very crucial part. So this is a joint basically. So I'm keeping 3 loops over here. These are all joints of the neck. Okay. Sometimes we can extrude this to get the muscle. Okay, but make sure you are having this loop. It's giving the hints of that muscle, right? Let's check. It's giving the hints. But what I feel, the neck is a little bit too narrow, isn't it? It's a little bit narrow. So uh, we have to do something. It has to be this much, at least. All right. And over here, you can see it's not matching. From each and every angle, we need to manipulate. And what I also feel like in this area at the bottom, it's fine. Now, what I was talking about in this area, let's check. So Guys, I guess you people already started using these tools, right? Uh, spin edge backward and spin edge forward. Okay, so I have made two shortcuts. So this is basically the spin. It's spinning on that area only, right? So like this, let us check if I can use the spinning somewhere. So this is the place. Here actually this is a female model, that's not exaggerated. Here this is the Adam's apple, right? This area. So in that area, we can spin it like this. Okay, you can spin it like this. So it is coming forward. That's absolutely fine. So this also we can spin it like this. Okay, and okay, let's see what's happening basically. Don't be confused. Can you see? I have made it much more towards the front. This is the area of the Adam's apple. I could have just splitted it. That would also be fine. So now what about this one? Can I spin it? See, it's going backward. Can I spin it? Guys, if you are feeling like you are becoming confused, keep it like that only. How it was previously. Yeah, basically what I'm doing, I'm right now will ruin the mesh, and after that I will rearrange of the mesh. See, it's coming like this. Okay, I wanted something like this. I need to rearrange everything now. Okay, so once again, just showing you. Previously, actually, this was the loop. Now I shifted towards the front once again. Okay, through spinning, uh, this can be attained. Okay, so here is the entire muzzle. This one is the entire muzzle. Guys, once again, I'm telling you, this step for now, how much was there previously? If you want to keep that much, it is fine. But I'm showing you so that at least you will start practicing all these things, because in the human body we are going to spin. until unless you are practicing it, later on it will be a little bit problematic or difficult for you. That is the reason I just started using it. So this one you can see. Okay, all right. See, for each and every area, I am very, very much conscious. I'm just trying to make it better and better. This area is very crucial. We should have enough loop in this area. Okay. All right. And I'm just inserting another edge loop because the height is looking too much. Now let's come to this area and let's manipulate it. In this area, actually, if we are creating the collarbone, so before doing anything, selecting this and convert it into a straight line. Hmm. All right. So basically, what happens, in this area, these two loops will actually go inside the sternum, right? And then these loops will come out. And now this also according to the muscle structure. The structure itself is like this. I guess you can feel this area, right? You can feel this area. It's going in, it's coming out. It has to be like this. Okay. Now I guess you can see that muscle, right? Over here. Okay. All right. I'll come later on to this area and I'll change a little bit more. Still, I'm feeling to change it a little bit more. I can see possibilities. Anyway, but here is the muzzle. This, this, this. Okay. Okay, guys. Tell me. So far, it's fine. If you don't want to do this spin part, previously it was straight loop. For now, you just keep straight loop. No need to change it like this. Spin, you need to practice it. Okay. I'm just showing you what you need to practice. Tell me. So far, it's fine, guys. Okay. Now Let us check what exactly I am doing in this area. I'm just coming back. All of you, let's try to understand. We are doing organic modeling. Okay, in organic modeling, this thing is very, very important. So let us try and check what we are going to do. So now the topology is like this. How it was previously, I made it everything even. Okay, that is the first basic thing. We have to do it like this. Have to make it even, and then according to the muscle structure, we need to create the topology. First, the shape should be even like this. And what my suggestion is, for now you can keep it even like this. Okay, getting the shape, and that's all. Gradually the topology will come. So now I want to create a muzzle over here. Okay, so I have selected this much and want to create a muzzle. In the sense, what I have to do, I have to extrude it. Then only I can get that bulge of the muzzle. Okay, and I'll scale it down. So I'm creating a muzzle, something like this. Okay, and just assume this is a muzzle structure. Just imagine this is a muzzle. Okay, now if I press smooth, what's happening? This cannot be a muzzle. This is looking like a capsule. Why? Because it is blocked. The topology is blocked from both the sides. It is looking like a circular muzzle. But in our body, most of the muscles coming from somewhere. Actually, the starting point of the muzzle is a tendon, and end part of the muzzle is a tendon. It's not a muscle. So the tendon is coming from somewhere, creating the muscle, and going somewhere, becoming a tendon. Okay, that is the muscle structure of the human body or animal body. Now, what I'm trying to say is, this is blocked. I don't want that. It has to be free flowing at the starting. It has to be free flowing at the end. So I'll just go back and selecting this edge, and I'm spinning it. Previously, both were quads. Now also, this is quad, this is a quad. And same thing. So the direction I have given from this side, the muzzle will come as a tendon, and this side the muzzle will go. So selecting this one, the adjoining edge, and again spinning it. So this side it is going. Okay. So now the topology is like this. Just to understand better, I'll scale it down a little. It will be easy for you to visualize. Are you getting my point? Now I'll smooth it. Guys, can you see now this is a muzzle? Free flowing coming from somewhere and free flowing going to somewhere. So now this is a muzzle. Okay. So for this reason, you need to spin it. Otherwise, it will look a blocked shape. In human body, no places it is blocked shape except the around the eye, except around the lips. Everywhere it is free flowing like this. So we need to spin it. So just check this look. It's coming from this direction, creating the shape, going to this direction. Means it's flowing here and there forever. It's like that. So just check this. Looking so interesting. So check this. Are you getting my point? what actually the topology is. Okay, guys, getting my point? And you understood the spinning part. What exactly we are doing with the spin? All of you? Okay. It was an example. Yes, it was an example. It was an example. So in human body, each and every area you are going to face with this problem. You will, when you will just extrude it, both the sides it will be blocked. So what do you need to do? You need to spin it. You need to spin it. See, this is a loop. Very easy to understand. This is a loop going straight. Now what I am doing, selecting the edge, I'm spinning it. Okay. All right. And what I'm doing, selecting this edge, I'm spinning it. All right. So what basically I did before some time for the neck. So now what's happening? I change the direction. Are you getting my point? See, I'll change the direction more. Now I'm selecting this edge. I'm spinning it. I'm selecting this edge. I'm spinning it. See, the loops are same. I didn't change any poly count. The loops are same, but I changed the topology. So out of a checker pattern, I created this river. And with the topology, now anything I will do for this river in between, the topology is perfect for me. So this is a river. And topology is absolutely fine. Guys, are you getting my point? What I am trying to convey to you? You are just changing the direction of the shapes. Okay. So if you practice it to change the direction, just take a plane with so many grids and just try to change the direction and practice it again and again until unless you are sanguine, like whatever I'm going to do, it will come like that only. It should not be by chance. Practice it several times and you will get it. This is not very tricky. Just to understand, you were changing the loop. So you can see previously I was in this loop. So I started it, but now I am ending over here in this loop. I'm ending. So actually, sorry, we are using we are using the entire part of it. Three loops we are using, but created only one topology. One topology. Okay, so like this. All right. So over here also, I did the same thing. Previously, it was not like this. This was the loop previously. So I changed it over there, and from here It's going like this. Yes.
सर to change the direction वही loop का edges लोग को select
Yeah.
करना है ना,
Select
pin करना
select
है
the
ना,
edge. Select the edge and then spin it like this.
of that loop
In
only.
any direction you can spin it. Sorry.
No sir, asking just about that loop only for now.
Wherever you want to change the direction. Suppose this is coming like this, and you want to change the direction over here. So over here somewhere. So what you will do? You will select it and you will spin it. So now you are changing the direction. This loop is was coming like this. You blocked it. Now it is flowing over here. Now again there is a block. So what I'm going to do? I'll select this. So what happened basically? Now this loop is flowing this side. I blocked both the sides. It's coming like this. Understood?
Yes sir,
So
got it.
yeah, yeah. So that is the spinning basically. Anyway, so this is it. Now let me check, guys. What I thought of today, I will not start the year. We have less time, and I have to work very fast, and you people will not understand it. So next day I'll start the year. I'll check the other areas. If something else is there, I'll do it, and then you people will start sharing whatever your problem is, or you have done anything. Okay. So this area, this area of the neck is called Atlas point. Okay, this area is called Atlas point. Why this is very important? Because the spine, the backbone, is connected with the skull at the Atlas point. Okay, so this area is very important. And these loops, no, these loops, this area at the Atlas point, sorry, at the Atlas point, this should go a little bit inside over here. This gradually will follow the shape. This one. Now, again in this area, it will come out. Okay. If you keep your finger at the back of your neck in this area, you will understand why I am saying so. Can all of you just do it? And can you feel a bone over here? That is the seventh cervical vertebrae in this area. Okay. This area you can feel like it is going inside, but this area is coming out. Seventh cervical vertebrae. Now after this, again the throughout the spine, the spine is again going inside, and the muscles are bulging out both the sides. It's like that. That's the anatomy basically. So if you know the anatomy, then only you can manipulate all these things. Otherwise it's not possible for you to manipulate. You don't know the shape, what you are going to manipulate. Okay, so this was a crucial area. Atlas point. And now this is basically the trapezius muscle. It will always go like this. It will go like this and will come back like this, like wings. Okay, all these areas are almost fine. Should go a little bit this side. See, I'm making very small changes here and there. Everything is necessary. Otherwise, the character will change. Okay, now let us check the lips if something else can be done with the lips. But I'm feeling like the lips we created is looking like this, right? So created the sharp line over here. If you want, the sharp line could be created over here also. Let us check. This is the last line. No, actually, this could come a little bit closer. Should be like this. Much better. A little bit more. Yes. And you all have noticed in between of the lips should go a little bit downward, isn't it? Because this is one pad, this is another pad, lips pad. And this should come down. In fact, this one. It should be like this. All right. Now, like the inside of the eyes, the similar kind of thing I need to do. Okay, guys, another, I just can remember another thing. While adding the detailing to this model, don't think these are the only loops we can add for this model. No, still I feel two more edge loops are needed. One is over here, one is over here to create the expression. Can you see now it is giving the shape of the corner of the lips. This area. Very crucial. Can you see now it is giving the shape? Anyway, I'm not keeping these two right now. Okay, not making things complicated. Anyway, so after doing that, so from here to there, I'm selecting this. I'm extruding inside. Okay, extruding inside. It's I can see it's giving a little bit problem. So what can be done? This is the upper loop. I feel so. Selecting up to this much, the upper loop, and pushing it upward. And now selecting the lower loop and pushing it downward. I guess you are getting my point. All right. This one, pushing it still backward. Something like this. Okay. Now, sorry. When the loops are apart, go to the side view. exactly what we have done for the eyes. I'm doing the same, pushing it inside. It's becoming like this. Should not be. So make sure you are making things something like this. Take your time and make it nicely, something like this, right? Now, from here to there, once again, go to the side view. When it is almost fine, scaling it down a little bit more to make it a little bit flat. Because inside the mouth, the teeth and tongue will come later on, okay, during the animation or during making the expressions that will come, okay, that's absolutely fine. Extruding once again, and this time and making it straight this time, okay. So let's check what's happening. It's all right. So just deselecting these two. Sorry. Hmm. Just increasing the distance a little bit, both the sides. It's like this. All right. Selecting once again, side view. Once again, extrude. Again, global axis. So whatever I'm doing, all are in global axis. So extruded like this, a little bit upward. Once again, extrude. So now this time coming backward like this and
Sir,
started rotating it like this.
sir, are you excluding edges?
I'm extruding edges because that is open edge. No, I deleted the faces. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right now it is like this. Once again extruding it in the global axis once again, and this time I need to rotate it more and much more smaller. This much. Okay. Last extrusion. Making it more. It has to be almost flat like this. Oh, okay. All right. I guess you understood what mistake I have done. It has to be, anyway, not a problem. It has to be snapped at the center point. I missed it. If one more is there. All right. So it has to be like this, inside mouth. Now For the lips, I guess you will get a better idea of what's happening. Lips are better now. I can see a depression in this area, but the muzzle you can see, right? This one, okay. This one I am still not liking this area. I need to work more for this area. Maybe once again I will make it straight like this, straight loop like this. It is looking better to me. Okay, and in this area, let's delete this. Let's delete this. Simple and looking much better. Yes, much better. So in this area also, uh, I need to work a little bit more. I can see some crooked lines in this area. It should not be like this. I should give a little bit time and should properly manage things. All right. So for now, I will keep it like this. So I was doing the lips. Lips are looking fine to me. I'm just missing those two loops. For the expression, those two loops are needed. One loop over here, okay, and then manipulate it, and one loop. Sorry, sorry. Come on. Over here. So can you see this shape? This is very important. So like this and like this, and this one can be connected together. There is no problem. But at the end, it has to be like this. Like this. Okay, I guess you are getting my point. For now, I'll not keep these two loops. Okay, guys. So far, the model is looking like this. Uh, Last day, while creating this, I told you like I'm feeling to spin it this area. Okay, actually that has to be done. This loop should directly go over there. Okay, this is a better topology. Now it is like this. So that is a better topology. Anyway, so I tried to keep things very simple. I even the eyes. Don't think this is the final thing I have done. No, some more things can be done with this. Uh, Actually, now let me tell you. We still have some time. Maybe five minutes I will take. Now the loops are like this. Okay, I'm just telling you all the possibilities so that you will have the idea what exactly we have to go through. Okay, let us check if we can crease this a little bit. Don't you think it is a better shape? Okay, now what I was saying basically, all the loops are actually like this. Now I know I'm making you confused, but it has to be like this. Means after doing the blocking and detailing, I will come back and I will change things like this. This is the actual shape. This is the actual shape. This should be the shape. Now, if I double click, sorry, if I double click on it, now it is like this because that side I didn't do. Can you see this area? If you do this, then only it will be created. Otherwise, it will not be created. So this is the topology. This is the correct topology actually. Okay. So for now, don't be confused. Keep things simple, straight. But that is the actual thing. Much if you want to make it much more realistic. Okay. Let us check this area. Okay. I didn't check it yet with
Sir,
our reference. Yes.
sir, how you make the that eyes inner part thicker?
This one, no. See what I did. Suppose this one you want to make it sharp. So what you are going to do? Mesh tool and crease. Okay, middle mouse, drag it towards the right. So what's happening basically? Pressing 3, check. Getting my point?
Yes, sir. New option.
Hmm. So we don't want to do this. So over here it is fine, but around the eye that was needed. That is the reason I did it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now in this area, let us check because it is a female model, no? So you don't have to do so many things in this area because it should be very simplified. It is almost fine. What we have made at the starting point. What I am feeling, I need, sorry, another loop in between this area. This was needed. This should come like this. You're managing it. The very next thing will be. So, especially for this area, I have given this loop. So, mostly in female case, this area, the fat will be deposited in this area. Now, some actresses, if they are not having the brows like this,